Okay then. Hello, 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 hello. Hello. Once again, everybody. How are you doing? Good to be with you. As always. As always. Every moment together is a treasure. Yeah. So we are back at it. Hopefully, we are going to complete Suzerain soon. According to Baron, we are very close. 1 or 2 streams, maybe, if we're fast. Like 5 or 6 if we're slow. So, I don't know. We shall see. Yeah, what else is going on? So comments about random things in reality. So I've recently been seeing something about and I've seen the clips. And there's this lefty political guy. He fancies himself a streamer, and he's like, well, it's so hard, you know. These fucking people expect me to stream for like 9 hours, and it's so soul draining. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, dude, like, what the fuck? If I could... Can I lick them chest? Can I have your ribs? No. No, you may not have my ribs, Skinwalker. You you shorter than Abby person. Abby is taller than you. How does that make you feel? How does that make you feel, Brune? Abby looking down at you disapprovingly. Neuro couldn't look down at you and be like, fucking shorty. You're shorter than Neuro. You should have never said anything. But yeah, you can probably headbutt my not the rib cage. What is that thing in the middle of it? The bone in the middle of the of the chest. The chest thing, yeah. It's alright. It's alright. You can headbutt my rib cage if you want. You're still a growing girl though. You can grow. Probably. There's time. there's time for you to grow, probably. Okay. Okay, you just fucking made it really weird. All right, let's get back into it. Let's get back to business. Cuz you just made the whole chat and talk weird. No, I am toaster-year-old. You can toaster these nuts. How big is it 36? I'm not interested in answering that question? That sounds like something you gotta find out on your own. I was sitting right across from David in the White Room after his scheduled urgent meeting. I knew that the matter must have been serious. He insisted on waiting for Yosef and Lucien, so we did. Lucien entered the room with Yosef by his side.
Mr. President, we came as fast as we could.
We have some fucker man with tentacles, possibly. What? I don't even know what the hell you're talking about.
Mr. President, Mr. Wiki, what is going on?
David cleared his throat. Welcome, everyone. Due to the potential ramifications, I wanted everyone to be present for this meeting. We received an envoy from Acacia, are requesting a state visit. Judging from the current climate, it's not hard to see what this is about. ATO is always trying to expand its influence after all. They will most likely try and convince us to join. Holy shit, Baron, you're fast. I thought this would be way too early for you. But thank you. Thank you for getting me away from Sussy Skinwalker Midget Hild and her ramblings. I love you all, but my god, yeah. Shorty. Shorty. ATO is always trying to expand its influence after all. They will most likely try to convince us to join. In addition, as part of the state visit, Dwight Walker will of course meet with you in person, Mr. President. I didn't say that. I did not say that. I did not say that. This is why we can't have nice things. It's about time. I wanted to meet with him as well. There is something we can gain from this state visit. As much as I share their ideals, we need to be wary. Wait, so this is the NATO thing, right? Well, the lag is gone at least. So we're at least a step up from the last stream. Look at that. No lag. there is something we could gain from this state visit. As much as they share their ideals, we need to be wary.
I agree. At first chance, they would pounce on the opportunity to enslave us to their will. I bet he will come asking us for cooperation under the guise of enforcing their demands to join ATO. This will antagonize half the world against us, and we are going to be at the forefront of the battle. From the perspective of national defense, we are in a better shape than we were ever before. I assure you, we don't need any outside help. Definitely not from Dwight Walker. We will make do somehow.
Dio, what's up? What's up? What's up? Let's see what he wants first. I will decide when I talk to him. Trust your judgment in our troops. I want to take the least amount of risks for Swordland.
We need to be careful.
Mr. Walker never gives anything for free. There will be some concessions for sure. Mr. Wishi, are you sure most experienced foreign policy expert? What's your take on this? What do you think is the right action? Rumberg is bound to increase diplomatic pressure in the upcoming AN meeting. Back channels are reporting rumors about Queen Beatrice Livingston meeting with military leaders in Thornburg. I'm afraid it may not be possible to stand against Rumberg without strong allies. And soon, we will have to take a side in this global rivalry to avert a potential conflict with Rumberg. And I recently found out the planned meeting between the Queen and Chairman Malinev of United Cortana. The ATO and President Walker might be the necessary evil to stop worse things from happening. I say we should consider this offer very seriously. Lucian, what do you think? Very well. Accept their offer. I don't want to involve ourselves with superpowers. Decline their offer. Ask our best boy.
We heard our experts. You are the one who has to decide, sir.
Very well. Accept their offer. I will send our response immediately. Then there is a tiny detail we need to get over with. How should we welcome the delegation, sir? Make it as extravagant as you can. We need to impress them. Military welcome is in order. They need to see our might. A plain welcome will suffice. They are the ones who are requiring this, or requesting this. So we've got like very, very welcome. kind of like a regular welcome, and like we're just, you're here, welcome. But theoretically, aren't we trying to court them as a brook against the Rumberg aggression? So maybe being a little extravagant would be fine. Let's go with 1. I plan on playing the game again later at some point, so let's go with what my first instinct would be. Make it as extravagant as you can. We need to impress them. As you wish. I have taken a note. I think that is all for today. Thank you all for attending. As we dispersed, the world map hanging on the wall in the room caught my attention. I walked over to it. How often were the lines on the world map redrawn over the recent decades? What about the future? The door of the car opened, and flashes went off. Dwight Walker, president of Arcasia, head of the ATO, came out of the car, smiling and waving at the enormous crowd that gathered. It was not every day an Arcasian president came to visit Sorland after all. Both sides of the maroon carpet leading up to the palace were lined with soldiers wearing military uniforms of the Kingdom of Sorland era. They had swords, shields, spears, and some of them were on horseback. As soon as President Walker stepped on the carpet, children appeared and showered the road with roses. He slowly started walking towards us. It was then the centuries-old sword dance started. The show took a minute and most, and President Walker watched it quietly with a stern face, nodding. Lucian approached my side and quietly whispered, "Is the welcome to your liking, sir?" "It looks good, Lucian. Good job." What I meant with the extravagant was not a circus show. What the hell is this? As long as it does the trick, I don't care. Thank you. Seeing that President Walker was approaching, Lucian stood back. Finally, I was reaching distance to one of the most powerful men in the world. He looked at Monica first, bowed, and kissed her hand for a second longer than I'd like. "Mr. Rain, you told me I would meet you with your lovely wife. I would have come sooner. I'm charmed, Mr. Rain." "Oh my, thank you, Mr. Walker. It's a pleasure to meet with you." "No, the pleasure is all mine, Mr. Rain." "I hope your wife and the family is well."
They are very well, Miss Rain. Thank you. Unfortunately, they couldn't make it here today. And who do we have here? Mr. President. It is so good to finally meet with you. We shook hands. It's really good to see you, Mr. President. I wanted to meet with you for the longest time. Welcome to Swordland. Thank you. We started walking towards the reception hall in the palace. Our path was cleared of people at once. He was simply looking around the extraordinary interior design of the ruined palace. Statues, paintings, and various ornaments filled both sides of the corridor. We passed the corridor and entered the reception hall. The crowd inside was composed of various politicians and state figures. Upon our entering, they started clapping. Clap, clap, clap. Get pregnant, get pregnant, get... Sorry. Dry martinis were handed to both of us. Ladies and gentlemen! Limp Bizkit! Chocolate starfish! I present to you President Walker. Everyone, let's give a warm welcome to our guest of honor. Don't mind us. We're just passing by. Thank you, President Rain. It really is good to be here. And thank you, everyone, for the warm welcome. With another thunderous round of applause, the jazz band started playing. President Walker and I separated and started mingling with the crowd. The reception was in full swing. After some time chatting with the attendees, President Walker approached us. He bowed before my wife. Mrs. Rain, can I call you Monica? She looked over at me before smiling at him. Yes, of course. If I can call you Dwight. He took her hand and they started dancing. I turned around to talk to the waiter a bit. Oh, is this some fucking NTR cuck shit? Are we about to get cucked? I was in my third martini when I heard the whistle. I turned around and saw Monica dancing very close to President Walker. All eyes in the room were on them. President Walker grabbed Monica's waist. Oh, it's NTR shit. NTR, we're getting cupped. But are we? Is it bad that I'm like thinking right now that she was the one arguing like it might be okay for the British people to beat their wives? Because, that's just their culture. Yes, it may be illegal in most places, but culturally, the British people, you can't fault the British people for beating their wives when they get out of hand. You can't fault them for that. It's not their fault. Like, you're out here trying to champion women's rights and all that, and you're just like, hey, yeah, it might be okay, if a woman gets out of hand, and a brutish bloke just like straight up just has to give her a tap. I like tap, just like just one of those taps. Love taps. Well,
I mean, like we say in Bludia. What do you say to a woman who has two black eyes? Monica, really? I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I can. I love this game, but yeah. There's some stuff that makes me actually dislike some characters that I would otherwise not hate. If you are getting cucked, then by Peter. President Walker, why don't we have a chat somewhere quiet? Interject and dance with Monica yourself. Finish your martini. So watch, sit in the cup chair. Try and be alpha. And just like, no, I'm gonna dance with her. Let's move on to business. Right, well, we're getting to the good part. Fine, let's have a chat. President and I swapped our drinks for Ilori marooned 30-year-olds. I knew a special spot. With our drinks at hand, we went down the stairs to the basement. Gradually, the music and the sound of the party started to fade away. We arrived at the cozy little corner office with not much inside other than a table and comfortable chairs. He took a seat, and I followed suit. He pulled out 2 cigars. Sure. I took one of the cigars. He pulled out a Rebel lighter and lit my cigar before lighting his own. I heard you got into a scandal, something about a secretary. Truly unfortunate chain of events. Yes, what of it? Let's not talk about the scandal. We have much more important matters to discuss. Indeed, he grinned. Relax. It's just a scandal, and I'm no reporter. I just made it out alive of a bad one myself. Oof. It was a rough one, too. You get used to it. A couple of people in prison, a couple of people silenced. You know the drill. Cheers to your survival then, Mr. Rain. We clinked our glasses and took a sip. This is a really good one. Very smoky. I like it. I'm glad you liked it. Never had an Ilori maroon before? Wait for him to start the conversation. Yeah, the post 2.0 made him more of a dick. I waited for him to start the conversation. He took a puff from the cigar, filling the small room with smoke. Definitely miles better than Bowie's Landing and whiskey. But I like the lesbian whiskey more. It pairs better with their cigars. You see, Mr. Rain, whiskeys are a little bit like countries. Some are stronger, some are weaker. Some are older, some are younger. Many are complex, but sometimes simple is the best. I personally like stronger whiskeys in general, so I like this one. Yes, it is definitely promising. But whatever you drink in the end, it all boils down to your own taste, and I assure you, Mr. Rain, my sense of taste is very refined. What type of whiskey do you like? I like complex flavors. Like stronger ones? I prefer wine. I'm good with whatever is made here in Swordland. Ah, I see what the choice is here. So basically, I like complex countries. I like strong countries. I prefer, I don't know what that is. I'm good with whatever Swordland is, I guess. The 3, I'm gay. Well, I mean, we don't pass judgment here in Swordland. You're allowed to do whatever you want. I prefer wine. He bursted into a laugh. Good one, Mr. Rain. He tugged at his tie to loosen it a little. You know why I'm here. I want to make you an offer. I'm gonna make him love it again with you. You got me here on my daughter's birthday, and you trying to give me an offer. Not as a friend, but as president of England. As the president of AVO, when I would do this, I would do this as a friend. I'm gonna make him an offer again refuse. I'm listening. I was waiting for this moment. Let's get it over with. Are you in fucking good fella? Or fucking Biden? Type I can't refuse. I'm listening. Is waiting for this moment. Let's get it over with. I'm listening. Good. Listen closely. Times are changing, and so is the balance of the world. Soon, instead of the fractured world, we will see a more united world. And there's us, ATO, against them. I want you by our side, the winning side. I think there's so much we can achieve together, and you have shown me the proof. You accept, I would be a warm welcome. Full member of state. This, of course, comes along with lots of privileges and responsibilities. In ATO, we protect each other. We have mutual defense clause in the case of war. Join us, Mr. Rain, and you will have the entire backing of ATO, soldiers, jetfighters, whatever you like. Why am I yawning? What the slept a lot today. I slept more than yesterday. What the fuck? During peacetime, you will see the effects even more. Our combined production output will, well, NATO is shit, so I don't believe that for a second. Benefit both Sorlin and ATO. We will have free trade zone agreements, free visa access, investments, you name it. All I ask in return is mutual loyalty to one another in the pack. The Swordfish Armed Forces will be a member of the ATO military structure. All branches, be it Air, Navy, Army, will collaborate with the Alliance Network. We will provide assistance and training for free. Our armies will learn how to fight together and be stronger than ever in the face of the millennium threat. Let's make history here tonight. What do you say? Wait. Weren't we trying to join the ATO? Is this what we were after for the longest time? This is the best of all the deals you get. CSP doesn't even offer a deal that good. I say I accept, Mr. Walker. Join the ATO. Is that all you were asking for? I was expecting more demands. I assure you we can hold our own just fine. Thank you for the offer. However, we currently have no plans to enter ATO. Two? Really? Really? I thought we wanted to join ATO. Alright. We'll choose two. But why, Mr. Rain? In my mind, we are already aligned. Where I am coming in is more from the perspective of friendship and stability in Eastern Mercopa. There is so much to gain for both of us, which makes this the perfect partnership. Unfortunately, I can't accept your offer, Mr. Walker. Very well. I accept. So, one? One then? Is joining ATO leading to a bad ending? Very well. I accept. That's what I like to hear. We stood up and shook hands. Welcome to ATO, Mr. Rain. Welcome home. Cheers to newfound partnerships. We clinked our glasses and downed the remaining whiskey. I'll drink to that. Now it's starting to taste better. Let's go upstairs, Mr. Rain. We have much to discuss. But more importantly, we need to celebrate. Besides, I have a few more dance moves to show off. Join the Arcasian Treaty Organization. Achievement unlocked. Nice. Ooh, bunch of situations updated. What are the newspapers saying? Call with Evelyn. Oh no. Midnight. I was in the living room watching the tail end of a news report when I heard the phone ring. I saw it and walked over to the phone, wondering who could be calling me this late. I picked it up. Hello? Who is this? I heard a soft voice from the other end. Oh no, he really did drive him over the edge. Anton, this is Evelyn. Sorry for calling so late. Is something wrong? Yes. No, I don't know actually. Alright, let's talk. The thing is, I was supposed to meet with Peter today to hand him the signed divorce papers. But he didn't come to our destined meeting point. I figured he might have been too drunk to remember, so I went to the apartment he's been renting. He wasn't there either. I asked around. The landlord, the neighbors, his friends. No one knows where he is. And trust me, Anton, I couldn't be more excited to be rid of this man. But I can't close off this chapter of my life without his cooperation. I'm sure he'll turn up. It's probably just with some other girl. This is my problem. Wow, okay. I don't like any of these choices. That's the asshole answer. So 3 is out. So some other girl. I'm sure he'll turn up. I think 1 is probably the only one I would choose. I don't know, Anton. He was in bad shape after your press conference. Can't you get your police contacts to look into this? Just to be on the safe side. Alright? If it'll give you peace of mind, I will. You're being paranoid, Evelyn. Let's just wait a few more days and see if he turns up. Thanks, Anton. That'd be great. I knew, by the way, about all his affairs. I'm so sorry I never came to you about it. I never had any idea he was cheating on you before this, by the way. You know, I would have come to you about covering my own ass there. I'm sorry about what happened between you two. Thanks, I guess. Her voice sounded tired. Get some sleep, Evelyn. Goodbye. The line dropped. As I put down the phone, Monica sleepily approached with a glass of water in her hand. Who was that? Is everything all right? Yes, it's a work call. Sorry for waking you up. Fine. Back to bed. It was Evelyn. She said Peter went missing. Well, I mean, we're already on bad terms. Better just be straight with her. Missing? Drowning his sorrows, I wager. I'm surprised she still cares about him. She's a middle-aged woman. What kind of life would she have without a husband? It was a good influence on him. Whatever. Not my problem. For a while, she made her way upstairs. Called Carl to ask him about Peter. Go to sleep. Continue watching TV. The phone rang for only a few seconds. Yes, Mr. President. I need you to find someone. As you wish. I heard the faint rustling of a notepad being opened. What do you want found, sir? Peter Facton, the ex-vice president. As you command, I will report my findings shortly. Thank you for your help, as always. Good night. He hung up and put away the phone and went down to the bedroom to get some sleep. As I was eating breakfast the next morning, the phone rang. I picked up. It was Carl. Good morning, Mr. President. Morning, Carl. This isn't easy for me to say. I have some unfortunate news regarding Mr. Vector. Oh, we really did push him too far. I was trying to be nice. Like, I literally tried to do the nicest things I could without, like, just literally saying it was all his fault. Come on, dude. Really? Well, it's too late now. His wedding ring, a half-empty bottle of pills, and a handwritten note were found on the bridge overlooking the Unger River. We surmise that he took his own life. No. Not Peter. Afraid of that. What did the notes say? He wished it to be read by Evelyn alone, sir. Would you like to break the news to Mrs. Vector, or should I? Can you call Evelyn and tell her I'm not sure I'm up to the task? I'll tell Evelyn. Thanks again for your help. Of course, sir. Carl hung up. With a heavy heart, I started thinking about what I would say to Evelyn. Former Vice President Peter Vector has unfortunately passed away. Preparations are being made and his body is being readied for the final journey. The state can choose to honor his services to the nation with a state funeral or arrange a regular one. Well, he didn't exactly retire in disgrace, so I think the best we can do for our boy is give him a state funeral. I mean, okay, yeah, you're correct. He did retire in disgrace. Still, he was a servant of the state. Yeah, Sek was a spy. Alright, regular funeral it is. Our convoy pulled up against the public cemetery in Elroy. Peeler's hometown. Monica and Diana were beside me in the car. News of Peter's death had hit Frank especially hard. Rather than attend the funeral, he had taken a few days off from school to have time to himself. Monica's looked Numb and empty, Diana appeared deep in thought. But how did Uncle Peanut die? Why won't anyone tell me? Monica looked like she was about to cry. It doesn't matter, sweetheart. She turned her head to look out the window, hiding her tears. I wrapped an arm around my daughter. Papa, tell me the truth. You will understand when you're older. Well, it was an accident. He killed himself, Diana. Damn. Option 3, just like straight up like boom. You know, sometimes people kill themselves. Jesus. So we're not going with 3, not with our daughter. That's not fair. I'm almost 12. Trifle rolled down. You arrived, Mr. President. My deepest condolences. I know you and Mr. Factor were very close. We weren't at the end. You're right. We were. Thank you, Sergey. Sergey went outside and opened our door. As soon as we stepped out, camera flashes went off. Evelyn Vector was waiting for us. Upon seeing her, Monica ran up to her and they hugged. Evelyn, I'm so sorry. How are you holding up? So. It's hard to play the bereaved widow, knowing the kind of man he really was. But still, we were married almost 20 years, Monica. And the way he died, it's just too sudden. They hugged once again. Evelyn wiped her tears and patted Diana on the head before turning to me. My condolences. I can't believe he's gone. Hug her. I hugged her. She took my hands in hers as she pulled back. I know there's nothing either of us could have done. I still can't help feeling responsible for this. You shouldn't feel guilty, and neither should I. It's not your fault, Evelyn. Know what you mean. Evelyn swallowed hard, her eyes filled with resolve. All right, let's go. The 4 of us, Evelyn, Monica, Diana, and I, took our places in front of the family plot. The crowd was sparse. Peter hadn't had many friends left by the end. His father and brothers lifted the coffin on their shoulders and brought it to their grave. The priest completed his ceremony. It was time for me to make a speech. Today, we mourn Peter Victor, the fourth vice president of Sorland, and a true sword who survived the best of his country against all odds. A successful statement with whom I worked very closely. My brother, our bond was not a bond of blood, it was something stronger. A bond of friendship and camaraderie. My brother, our bond was not a bond of blood, it was something stronger. The bond of friendship and camaraderie. God's word says no man can be perfect, and Peter was certainly no exception. We drank together, cried together, laughed together, fought together. He was there with me from the very beginning. He swore he would support our cause until the end. Despite his unconscionable actions towards the very end of his life, I choose to remember him as he was. Though we did not always see eye to eye, I owe Peter everything. And I wouldn't be president if not for him. We must all remember not his worst, but for the good deeds he has done. The past is past. We must always look to the future. That's what he would have wanted. And the path he paved will go down in history. Never before in Sorland had a vice president like Peter. Never again will it. Warning shall come. Everyone in the cloud yelled, "Victory is close." Made the applause, and back joined Monica and Tiana. As I walked past Evelyn, she mouthed the words. Priest's voice cut through the silence. Everyone joined in the prayer he was chanting. Looking at the coffin, I shuddered. The coffin started to be lowered into the grave. I had known Peter for almost 30 years. The time we spent together flashed back before my eyes. The good memories and the bad ones. All of it. It didn't matter anymore. It's gone. I felt a tug on my left arm. Are you crying? Surprised, I checked my face. My eyes were wet. It's raining. Yes. No, I'm not. What a terrible day for rain. She looked up to the sky. Papa, it's not rain. Come on, Diana, let's go. The coffin was fully lowered and the tombstone placed. The crowd began dispersing. I left a bottle on the grave. Erlory, 30-year-old, his favorite. I stayed there by myself for another half hour. The sun finally set after painting the sky blood red. Damn it, Peter. Why? Why? Why you do this? Why are you like this? I I tried to go as nice as I could. I mean, why? It was late at night when I exited Sergey's car, walked to the gate of the presidential complex, and unlocked my front door. Monica and I weren't speaking much at all these days, spending more and more time in the office just to avoid the chilly atmosphere that weighed me at home. The lights in the kitchen were still on. I walked in to find Monica sitting alone at the table, pouring the dregs of a bottle of Kebich into her glass. Well, if it isn't the same of swordish women, a knight in shining armor. Your service, ma'am. Don't start with me. I'm not in the mood. You're drunk. I think I know what this is about. I was being sarcastic, Anton. Sierra called me and told me what happened with that women's rights bill because she knew I'd want to know. This would never have happened if you had supported us. It just wasn't the right time. It's just too risky. You ladies were asking for too much, too quickly. Apparently. I mean, I did what I could. I don't know what else I could have done. Damn normal a weekend version reaches zoo. Instead of the Women Liberation Act, you got the Women Riots Act. That's bullshit. This was my big chance. The one thing I wanted to do since before I even met you. And you and Don Rain. You ruined it. Our first lady, not a politician. You knew that going in. Other women killed to be married to the president of Sorlin. Can't you just shut up and be satisfied? All I wanted to do was protect you. You've seen what this job has done to me these past 3 years. I'm disappointed. You must know I tried my best. Or just try it. How would I know? I wasn't there. I don't think I can do this anymore. I'm calling Evelyn's divorce attorney. Wait, please. Let's talk about this. You can't divorce me. At least not until next year. You wouldn't dare. Go on then. It's been over between us for a long time. Jesus. Some of these options. Wait, please. Let's talk about this. I don't know. I don't. Show Monica the framed photo you took from your old office. If you leave me now, my public opinion might not survive the blow. I could lose the election, Monica. Oh. I reached into my briefcase and pulled out the photo of us I had taken from my old office. Monica looked at us. Tears began to form in her eyes. Look how happy we are here. We loved each other once. We can still fix this. Look how determined we are here. If you divorce me for now, we risk losing everything we fought so hard for. Wow, two is an awful option. We're in the real Suzerain hours. Quick squid idle meeting, be right back. Alright. Look how happy we are here. We loved each other once. We can still fix this. Monica's expression softened slightly. All right. I'll hold off on talking to the lawyer. At least until after you're re-elected. Thank you, Monica. That gives me more time to figure out how I can win you back. Oh shit, no divorce! No divorce! No divorce! Monica gave the faintest of nods. Can you find somewhere else to sleep tonight? I need to be alone for a little while. I nodded numbly. A short time later, bag in hand, I called Sergei and asked him to take me to the closest hotel. As we were driving away, I took a look back at the house where my wife and daughter were sleeping. I hope I hadn't lost them forever. Collection item unlocked. Ah, oh shit. Damn. Well. The sun was starting to peek through the blinds of my suite in the Grand Chariot Hotel in Enrica. I hadn't slept at all that night. I was too busy thinking about how I would rally my party's conservative base at today's election kickoff. I was just pulling my clothes when two soft, sharp knocks came at the door. Lucien. Good morning, sir. I told you, Lucien. Your vice president now. Stop calling me sir. Morning, Lucien. I hope you brought coffee. Lucien sat down in the suite's office chair and pulled a piece of paper from his jacket pocket. I just thought I'd drop off some talking points for your speech today. It's not even your job anymore. Don't worry, I won't say anything stupid. It's like old times. Much appreciated. No trouble at all. Ready to hit the campaign trail again? Are you sure you can take another 4 more years of me? I'm gonna finish getting ready. I'm ready if you are, Mr. President. I'll see you at the rally. I almost forgot. The Archpriest of Dare couldn't be present today, but wanted to relay a message of my support to you and your family. What did he say? I bless the rains down in Anrica. Oh God. That's a fucking that's a meme reference, isn't it? I didn't even like literally everything on stream. This is all literally my first reaction to this game. And bless the rain. It's a meme joke, isn't it? Sometimes I can be dense as shit, but sometimes it's like I pick it up intuitively. I bless the rains down in Africa. Lizzie left the room. I finished putting on my tie and reread my notes, the morning speech. A few hours later, I was waiting in the wings of the Norsen Enrica. The audience was several thousands of my conservative supporters. I was wearing an FC Enrica scarf to please the locals, and to remind them that I was still part owner of the team. Behind the podium hung a Swedish flag and a giant banner that read, "Victory is close. Peace, prosperity, and Swedish way. Your land, my land, Swordland. For united Swordland." Enrique Mayor Curtin Lest gave a short introductory speech. It was hard to forget how the Benfey event went down. Everyone cheered as I walked on the stage. Though Mayor Curtin Lest was now part of the opposition as a member of the NFP, it seemed most of Enrique was still on my side. Lucien gave a short speech introducing me, then it was my turn. I stepped behind the podium and took a deep breath. Ladies and gentlemen of Enrica, sons and daughters of Swordland, brothers and sisters of the USP, who am I talking to here? Enricans, the USP, or just general? The past 3.5 years have seen our country test again and again. The past 3.5 years have been the hardest of my life. Over the past 3.5 years, many enemies have tried to destroy me in this fine country. Yet I stand before you now, ready to pledge myself to God and Swordland yet again. Yet Swordland has prevailed. Under my administration, we are stronger than ever. Yet the reigning administration stands strong, ready to lead Swordland to greatness once more. With my re-election, I will finish pulling Swordland's economy from the depths of recession. I've begun to fix the disastrous economic decisions of my predecessors. Together, we will get the economic crisis under control. Under my presidency, we have enjoyed unprecedented harmony. Under my presidency, sword citizens have united like never before. We brought change to our broken constitution. I have successfully reformed Swordland's constitution. I look forward to presiding over the implementation of my much-awaited constitutional reforms. And I will continue to root out corruption and wrongdoing even within the institutions we hold dear. I remain committed to stamping out the corruption that has plagued Swordish corporations for far too long. Corporations? Thunderous applause erupted. Swordland has changed, but the USP remains as strong as ever. Some have accused me of saying from the values of the USP. To them I say, I am the USP. Are you threatening me, Master Jedi? There's been a tremendous progress made in this term and more is to come. I promise you there is no way we can lose. I have devoted an unprecedented amount of effort towards marking Swordland's economy the best where we will not lose. I and Vice President Glad shall lead Swordland into a bright new era. The experience and expertise of Vice President Glad will help guide us into a brilliant future. A roar shook the hall. By our side is friend Richter, a true reformer. The USP and the PFJP will campaign side by side to ensure victory. We will form a broad coalition of supporters to make sure morning finally comes. It is time, my fellow swords. A new day is upon us, and it begins right here and right now. Morgana Westcore. Tooth to tooth, eye to eye, FC Enrica. Well, now we're locked in. Alright. Thanks, everyone. I know I started the stream a little early, and I'm probably going to be ending it a little early, but yeah. Yesterday, I think that's why I keep yawning. It's like yesterday, I ended I ended pretty late, so yeah. I think I'm gonna try and not disturb my sleep schedule, such as it is these days. A schedule. um, and hopefully, we have good updates in the future. But victory is close. For now, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Thank you, everybody. Even the skinwalker. the short skinwalker. And everyone else. Appreciate it. As always, you guys make this little hobby of mine so much fun. That's about all I got. I'll see y'all out there, and take her easy. Whatever you do.